My name's Ericka. I am a rising junior and an English major at UC Berkeley. And outside of classes, I like to be a weekender editor for the Daily Californian. So a day in my life consists of waking up around noon, because most of my classes are in the afternoon. Yay for being an English major. And I'll go to class around until like 4, and then I'll head over to the Daily Californian to act as editor.
And so you've been working this summer at a Congresswoman's office, correct? I guess tell us a bit about that.
So I've been interning with Congresswoman Barbara Lee, and I've interned for a congressman before, Congressman Schiff. And so I thought it'd be really cool to just try this out again when I'm a college student, and also considering everything that's going on, I thought it would be important and it would feel like I was making a difference.
What got you interested in both politics and journalism?
So I was always interested in English, but then also I definitely knew I had a passion for social justice, and I didn't want to neglect one or the other, which is why I thought a good form of combining the two would be to take this journalistic approach, but to get more integrated into the community and figure out what it is that people need instead of just staying apart like in a bubble. I thought partaking in this internship would be a good idea.
Okay, cool. So what's this building?
This is Doe Library, which is one of our campus's biggest library. Fun fact, I think there's a legend about Athena like right above the door. I think you're supposed to like pray to her or like look at her or something if you want to get a 4.0.
Have you prayed to her?
No, I have not.
Do you have a 4.0?
I do not, but I have a pretty
Well,
good...
maybe you should, I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't need to have a 4.0 though.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to major in English?
Part of it was in the 7th grade, my English teacher was amazing, and she was like, oh, you should be an English major. And I was like, okay, I guess. And it was in the back of my mind. And then like all my English teachers kept saying it. And I was like, huh, maybe there's a pattern here.
There's a thing. Maybe I should do this.
Yeah.
What do you think makes the Berkeley English department unique?
I don't know if this is true about other campuses, but there's a lot of emphasis on close reading. So there's that. Also, the graduate student instructors, I don't think many other universities have those, but they're like amazing, and they become like your best friends. So yeah, that's unique and very helpful.
Broadly speaking, what are the requirements for the English department look like?
So we have to take 6 elective courses in whatever area we like. And we have 3 survey courses. The first one is, I believe, medieval literature all the way up to usually Milton. The second is literature in the 1600s to about the 1800s. And then the third survey course is everything from the 1900s and onward. And we also have a pre-1800s requirement. I chose to take a class on Arthurian literature this summer to fulfill that requirement, which was really fun. And I believe the last class is, Shakespeare.
Gotta get some Shakespeare.
Of course, classic. So this is the School of Journalism for UC Berkeley.
All right, let's go in. So, did you get involved with the Daily Cal your freshman year?
Yes, freshman year, first semester. And I did it because I did journalism in middle school and high school. And I had a friend who is a year older than me, and he was like, hey, you should join the Daily Cal. And I was like, for sure.
What would you say to students who would want to get involved in student journalism?
I would definitely say, don't be afraid. Like, I was a little intimidated, I'm not gonna lie, at first, because the Daily Cal is like such a well-established newspaper. I was like, oh God, how can I, like a little freshman, get involved? But it's not intimidating. Everybody's very welcoming. It's okay to have no experience. Just have a passion for writing and have a passion for trying to figure out what the truth is, especially in light of all this fake news that's happening. So yeah, just have a passion. That's all that really matters.
what advice would you have for someone who's in high school, who's applying to schools like UC Berkeley and sort of looking at the admissions process?
So don't get bogged down on in the numbers. Those can be intimidating, but if you really think about it, they're not really that, like, they don't really mean much. Also, instead of trying to like curate your interests and application to try to match whatever you think the school would like, just pursue your own interests because that'll shine through. Yeah, so don't ever be scared of freshman year.
Right.
So if you want to learn more about student experiences like mine at schools like UC Berkeley, click the link below to subscribe.
All right, so give me the SEAL spiel.
So the SEAL spiel is, another one of those legends that we have at our school is if you step on the seal, then you won't get a 4.0 for that semester. But I'm just going to stick it to the man and just...
Yeah! Stick it to the man. They agree. Whoa! Whoa! So now you might not get a 4.0.
It's okay. It'll be
fine. It'll work out.
4.0s aren't everything.
No. Well, I won't get a 4.0 either, but so it goes. All right. The SEAL spiel. I like that.